Yeah. Yo.
Yo, mic check. Is this thing on? Howdy and welcome, one and all, to the pre-show. Where nobody's here yet, except for Lazy Dragon, who may possibly be in the chat. Oh, yeah. Thank you for joining us. It has been, it's actually been 2 weeks. This is session 50. And I am excited to get this show on the road. We are in the cave and we have some weird thing hanging from the ceiling, which we are, I don't know if we're going to fight it. Probably going to fight it. Took one of those kobolds. Looks like we got a JC joining us. Oh, and there's Mr. Cooch. You know, I would expect Genius to be here first because he's always in the chat. Well, he said for you, buddy. I'm assuming he's around. Furt you and the Furt you rode in on. Yay! What is up, son? No classes today. Were they on top of your head the whole time? What were you doing outside? Attaboy. My white young friend behind me kept me up all night. Yeah, he was in his kennel and just whining his head off. So finally at 5:30 this morning, I pulled him out and threw him on the bed and he was very much that's kind of the way it was. Let's see if we can turn this volume up a little bit on the tunes. Last night is the first time. I didn't realize we could do it. Last week, Shinoda did it all week. And so I was like, I wonder if I can do that. I didn't know if it was a partner thing or an affiliate thing. So I looked and I had new options in my dashboard. I was like, ain't that some shit? So I tried it out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that during the week, doing the last two shows, like doing maybe 2 shows ago on a Wednesday and then last week's show on just to fill space. Oh, yeah, you don't hear JC because there we go.
Do you hear me now?
You should. I had you muted.
What's
good.
a terrible idea? It's like the most important voice.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Good idea before we run the intro music, though.
Yeah. Good.
I didn't say some dumbass stuff in the morning.
Good morning, Scoot and Jack. Welcome to the party, pal.
And Jack, there are polls. There are polls up. I put 2 polls up, both March's and April's. If you want to go vote quick.
Your March is in April's poll.
I'm marching in April's poll.
Your March and April's poll. Wait.
Yeah, I am.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing. Are you having some issues there, Cooch?
I was. Audio issues again. It's, methinks it's more my laptop.
Oh. Did a podcast once. I had a Polish sound guy. Had to check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
No, I got it the first time.
It's fun. Fun, dumb jokes.
We'll revisit this after the show. We're gonna have to renegotiate your contract if you keep doing this shit.
Completely new format to the show now.
Yep.
All adventures, no DM.
Yep. And just FYI, JC, I still do have the 3-person set.
But you need me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, we do.
I was spray painting yesterday, and there's all these little flecks of black spray paint on my glasses. I have to clean them off real well.
Gus, nobody cares about your opinion. No.
Oh,
Brutus is guarding the gate, and he won't let Gus in.
How are you this morning, genius?
Good.
Yeehaw.
It's tough to miss an entire week of this.
Yes. Yeah, it was weird. Although I had a very nice breakfast with my children. So.
Yeah, and then last night to watch the recap of the show, and our power went out for an hour and a half.
Nice.
Feels random.
I was at Narrow Bridge watching Annex play, and they tripped the breaker at one point during the show. Like the whole bar shut down, other than the lights on the band. It was hilarious.
Huh.
They were still playing and going, and you could hear all the parts, but it just all of a sudden, poof, and it got much quieter. It's fun though. It's a good time. Haven't seen them in a long ass time.
Who was that?
Annex.
Oh,
They were playing at Narrow Bridge last night. It was fun. Good time.
playing at the Nurburgring ring.
Narrow Bridge.
Oh wait,
I feel like 15, maybe 20 years ago, Harrison used to hang out with the
Paul Hanna.
lead guy, yeah.
Yeah.
And we would just hang out with him at some of the bars that don't even exist anymore. And it would
Exactly
just be
right.
like a normal Friday. I feel like I don't know if they've gotten bigger or smaller. I really haven't followed.
Bigger. More their spectrum of music has now branched a wider timeline, so they pull a bigger audience.
Sure.
as does a lot of bands. They kind of change formats or kind of adapt. Yeah, because I know they go and play California a lot.
Yeah.
Good for him. I mean, he was really just a fun guy to hang out with.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't a jerk at all. So good for him.
Yeah, I think it seems like most of the guys in the band are pretty nice, from what I understand.
Oh yeah, I actually talked to the guitar player a little bit last night. Their current guitar player, other than Paul. Yeah, all three of them sing, other than the drummer, and they're just tight, fantastic. A lot of fun listening to them.
Kind of like a Fleetwood Mac situation, huh? That's what I hear you saying.
Yeah, they just randomly. I mean, whatever, depending on what song they were doing, someone different would step up to the middle microphone.
I don't know if I would call Annex Fleetwood Mac, but sure.
Oh, okay.
No, not
All right.
necessarily.
I hear what you're saying, Tom. I hear what you're
No,
saying.
Annex is not Fleetwood Mac. Green Day,
I don't.
like an attitude.
Yeah, they would need to have also a female singer.
That too.
Although Paul Hanna does kind of have a higher pitched voice.
I wouldn't go around calling Paul a woman.
I'm not calling him a woman. At no point did I call him a woman.
I'm just trying to get you in trouble.
With who?
I don't know. I'm sure he's asleep right now. He played a gig last night.
Yeah, they're all watching right now. We just don't know it.
The two nerds, one Quest Nation.
All 6 people watching.
Yeah,
Oh, nope, 3. It just dropped.
Oh, I was one of the 6. Sorry.
Jerk.
We gotta come up with a like the follower name. You know, when people get popular, they name them Critters or Tiny Potatoes. Apparently,
Tiny Potatoes?
What's that one from?
I think that was. I think that's Erica Ishii's.
Oh, okay.
What's the Insane Clown Posse is what?
Losers?
Oh, that's got follow.
Clowns.
I thought they had their.
I'm a wicked clown, bitch.
Thought they had a follower thing.
Yeah, they're
Juggalos.
Juggalos.
Yeah, that's it. Juggalos.
I could never get into the Insane Clown Posse. I just couldn't do it.
It is not for you, Tom.
It is
I only knew him because of him.
other way.
And I only knew him
On my
because of
screen, it's that way.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Actually, it'd be
And
more
Jeff
like
was
this.
Jeff was pointing in the right direction. Yeah, that's
I knew
it.
him
It'd
because
be
of
more at an angle.
Oh yeah,
Badass and Brian Flegel. But oh man,
Yeah.
changed my life really.
There's like 4 songs on the old
Right.
iPod.
Those 4 years of face painting with Cooch was quite interesting. Taking him out to the bars.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god.
All he drank was Faygo for several years.
You drank the Faygo? I hear they normally bathe in it.
No, you
I
don't.
think
Concerts are like
they like shake it up and
Yeah,
spray it on the crowd or something.
that's
drinking it was the least of his problems.
Jeff Gersman was a ICP nut.
Mm-hmm. Sounds accurate.
This is really bright light.
Bright light.
Bright light. Yeah, exactly. I just went there in my head too.
So many Gremlins references this week.
Not enough.
Was there?
Yeah, randomly.
Oh. I probably should
Oh,
have watched.
Miles. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I probably should have watched
that'll
last
work.
week's episode.
Where's the
Milestone
tape?
in my household. Me and the children watched all 3 Lord of the Rings movies
Awesome.
over the last 4 weekends.
I'm working on the Dark Knight trilogy with my son right
Nice.
now.
I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League on Friday.
Nice. Then me and my daughter are working through The Last of Us Part 2, and we have probably one good play session left, and we'll be done with that game. That game is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking amazing. Both those games are probably 2 of my favorite games ever, hands down. It's just, yeah.
Maybe I'll play it when the PlayStation 5 becomes readily available and I get one. If I get one.
I almost bought 2 Xbox Series X. I was in Best Buy the other day, and there were 2 of them sitting there, and I went, I have the money, I could buy both of these.
And do what with them?
Well, I'd use one for myself, and the other one I'd either sell or give to my girlfriend because her Xbox is dying on
Oh. That's always an option.
her. Well, even just a second, I should have just bought them both and thrown them on eBay.
Are they going for a premium?
They're still going for like 700. So then the PS5s are up like around 800, 900 right now. Still, if you can't find them. Although most of the people, I think there's one person on our FIFA team that did not find one yet now, and he lives in Brazil. So
So he just
yeah,
goes
his
up
own
and plays.
issues. Yeah, exactly. except he's our age, so maybe a little slower than usual.
All right, should we do a show?
We could do a
Can't
show.
wait.
How about a show? Let's do a show.
Right now, if I have to go, something's seriously wrong with my bladder. So I shouldn't say that because I'll end up having to go in the middle of the show. Hey, everybody! Apparently, I'm back. I don't know. Are we here? Are we actually running? We're actually running. You motherfucker! Welcome to Two Nerds One Quest. I am your host and DM JC. The man shaking his fists in victory. There is Tom M. Norman playing Aaron on today. Oh, you dick!
Come on. You didn't know that was going to happen?
How did you know I wasn't taking it? Never mind. I could have been gone 3-4 minutes. You
Oh,
would've
I
been-
waited to put us live until you actually were sitting down.
Boom.
That other voice you hear is Ryan Crixus Kukta.
Hey, good morning.
Boss.
Good morning. Get after it.
And last but not least, the lore master, the lazy dragon, Jeff Doc Williams.
Welcome to the show, John.
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm awake. It's go time. Oh, so it's been 2 weeks. I hope everyone had a fantastic Easter. I know I had a marvelous breakfast with my children, so that went very well.
Sure, it was fine.
Yeah.
Got
It
to
was
hide
Easter.
some eggs outside because it was damn near 70, so
Mhm.
that was a good thing.
It was kind of awesome. That is for sure.
Pretty low key, just hanging out at home.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, for those of you that didn't see last night, we did have a rerun of the show, which is going to become a regular thing, I guess, Tom?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna set up a schedule, and I'll have it. Twitch does schedules. You can check to see when the next broadcast is. And right now, the only thing I have is our Sunday morning show. So I'll probably schedule replays on Wednesday or Saturday, or both. Last 2 episodes or something. And maybe
So
I'll
if you
just
wanna-
do a Saturday marathon. I'll just set it up to. Oh, I wonder if I could do that. I'll have to check.
That'd be an interesting thing. Hey, for those of you that actually saw on Twitch, this is episode 50. That's not 50 two hands, but like do that like 5 times.
I was like, yeah,
Like
that's
if
not
we
50.
all put our hands up, we still only get to 40. Hang on,
Who's
Nick.
next?
I don't.
Who's next to you?
No feet.
I
No
don't.
feet.
I don't.
No feet.
Oh, I can't. Oh, we can't do that. Shit, that's right.
Cover it up.
Blur that out.
Yeah, and this is the last time we're doing 2 Nerds 1 Quest, folks. Thanks. We just got Twitch banned.
One less
Ryan all
nerd.
worked up there. I was gonna put both feet up, and I went, "Oh wait, no, we can't do that." Thank you.
Abort.
for that one.
Abort.
Abort. All right, Jeff, you want to give us a recap of episode 49?
Yeah. Finishing my recap last night, 11 o'clock after the power came back on, I decided to take a page out of Crixus or Kupta's playbook. So, Aranon and Crixus attack geodes with picks. When Doc sees the skull and is visibly sick, Aranon smashes the Illithid skull. Doc jumps in the bucket for Ellie to pull. They run up and kill the kobold with wings. Out pops a ghost that says, "Pick up my things." Crixus is possessed and then waits by the lift, investigating the gemstone to learn of its gift. The others check out the last cavern room and find a creature that seeks their doom. So after a week without any shoals, JC, is it time for initiative rolls?
Absolutely, roll initiative, folks. Holy
Nice.
crap, Jeff, that was great.
Next time we need to lay down a beat, and actually, if I was good with audio tracks, I would pull that audio and lay a beat behind it.
Someone do that, please.
Yeah, I agree with Scoot and Jack.
Honestly.
That just made my morning.
Yeah, absolutely. If I could, honestly, Norm, can you send me the audio
Yeah.
for the show? Yeah, send me just the audio for the show, and I will see what I can do in GarageBand. See if I can pull that out and put a beat behind it.
That's the one time that I wish I had GarageBand.
Yeah, I can't guarantee it's going to be a regular thing, but, 11 o'clock at night, inspiration happens.
I didn't give you inspiration.
Literally on the back of an envelope.
Yeah. Take inspiration for that.
Yeah, honestly, if you don't have it, take inspiration for that.
Sweet.
Seriously. And if you do have it, I'm gonna give Ellie inspiration.
No, I did not have inspiration.
Okay.
Just like in my other campaign, I like to give it more often than use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Roll
true.
initiative.
Yes, roll initiative. As you step into this cavern, you look up and you see it was just Aranon that walked in, correct?
No,
all three of
Aranon,
us.
Ellie, and Doc.
Oh yeah, Aranon, Ellie, and Doc. Yes, and you see this brain-like creature with a beak up near the ceiling with its tentacles wrapped around one of these kobold creatures. And it kind of
23.
squawks at you. 23 for Aranon. Crixus.
17.
17. Doc.
6.
And Ellie will have if I can hit this. Poor girl's got a -1 initiative. Oh, she still had a 17 though. All right,
I'd rather have
Aranon.
-1 initiative than -1 strength.
That you can do that. I mean, like that's dexterity based and strength based stats. It's
I know.
possible. And I think you chose the other way.
I did.
You don't want -1 initiative as a rogue.
I do
That'd
not.
mean you have a low dex. That would suck.
All right. So clearly, this thing is how far up over us?
The ceilings in here are like 20 feet in this room. So he's floating maybe about the 15-foot mark. He's got this kobold kind of wrapped up in him.
All right. I'm going to.
When he squawks, when he notices you and squawks, he drops the kobold. The tentacles kind of untangle and it drops to the ground, and it's kind of just laying there, wide-eyed, and
All right.
make a perception check. What's your passive? Either or.
16.
16, yeah. You actually see that he's still breathing. Looks to be in a lot of pain. He's not moving at all, but he's breathing.
I'm going to pull up my hand crossbows and use those. First one is... not great. 8.
No, that misses.
Second one. Ooh, much better. 23.
Oh, yeah, that is.
4. Big money, big money. I hate it when my dice rolls behind the little dice icon so I can't see what pops up. 5.
Mm-hmm. For 5. Excellent. Do you move any... no? Okay, I guess he's done with his turn. Crixus.
Crixus is gazing lovingly at the skull, right?
At the skull or
The crystal.
the crystal?
The crystal. Oh, yeah, crystal that came out of the...
Were you trying to identify that? Well, you did. You guys did.
I
Detected magic, not.
Yeah.
And then I was just hanging out with it.
Yep. Make a perception check then. Because there was a screech and a thud and a tink.
It's very high.
Very high.
20.
You clearly hear something's going on where your friends went.
Oh, hey, side
Breaks
note.
you out of
will-
your concentration on the crystal. Yes.
Was there a place to hide or duck behind?
No, not in here.
Okay.
Unless you want to jump down the bottomless pit
Hard pass.
or hang off the edge of it, maybe.
Hard pass.
Like- You kind of just hang there.
All right, so Crixus is going to use his dash and start headed towards the sound of my friends.
Okay. You end up actually in the room right there with them, seeing this creature. Aranon's got his crossbows out. He's loosed 2 bolts at this point. And Doc and Ellie are both at the ready. There is a kobold laying on the ground in front of you guys. Yeah, and just assessing the situation, you realize this is going to be a fight. Ellie, seeing Aranon missed, she actually moves around. She has her mace out, and she's going to move around front and kind of take up a defensive position with her shield, and she is going to cast Sacred Flame at it. And that is a dex save for it, and it just saves. So it gets out of the way of the Sacred Flame, dodging to the side as she unleashes this bolt of fire at it. And she stands there positioned between Aranon and the Grell as kind of a meat shield. Let's see, that was cantrip. You know what? She can actually pull her spiritual weapon too, so she'll do that as a bonus action. So she summons that, and it swings and hits for whatever this is. Come on, roll the damage. Dang phone. 7 points of damage as a like it's like this giant lobotomy tool. Because it's a floating brain. It's just she saw it in a bad play once. It's like this giant drill thing that latches onto a head and penetrates into it.
Giggity.
It turns around at that point, being hit by it, and realizing where the bolts came from, is going to move over Ellie, and it's going to attack her. Oh, that's not up. I wonder how I get that up. Maybe that's not active on the iPad. Apparently, you can roll dice for your creatures now. DMs can roll dice for the creatures.
If I saw correctly, it's in the encounter builder.
Is it an? Oh, okay. So I got to use the encounter builder for it.
I think so.
Well, snap. All right. So it's going to attack Ellie with its tentacles. That is a 13 to hit, which doesn't hit her, I believe.
No.
Nope. So, and then it is going to try to hit her again with its beak, which is a 14. So not much better.
Beak me, baby.
So just misses her.
Looks like a ninja.
Yeah, it swung its tentacles at her. She kind of held her shield up, knocked it away, and that went come down with his beak right where she put her shield up. So there's this like bang, and her shield kind of resonates through the cavern. Doc.
All right, I'm assuming these tentacles are low enough to hit, so
Yep.
I'm going to start trying to whack off some tentacles.
Put that for a show title, Norm.
Yeah.
That one just wrote
Ooh.
itself.
12 to hit.
Mm-mm.
All right, second attack. 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
8 damage.
8 damages. All right.
And I will use my action surge for another attack.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
Yes.
All right, 5 damage.
Yep.
And second attack. 20 to hit and 13 damage.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
And I will.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to position myself in whatever way I can to encourage it to attack me.
Okay, so you move kind of to the front, and
Yeah.
the amount of damage you've kind of kicked at it here, you've grasped its attention,
Taunt.
and yell at it. Your mother was a snowblower. Anyone that gets that reference, you're my people. Aaron, I believe the whole quote is, "Hey, laser lips, your mother was a snowblower."
Accurate. And you could throw in a Monty Python and your father smelled of elderberries just to confuse the other people.
The other half of the people, like, where did that come from?
I'm going to. I'm gonna
bing bang.
drop my. I'm gonna drop my hand crossbows, and place a marker so I know to pick them up. I'm gonna start carrying little flags with me just to stick in the ground, so I kind of like
just tie them to your belt with like ropes, like kids' mittens.
Get those badge retractors.
Do that, or I was thinking wrist straps like Oculus controllers or Wii controllers.
Yeah,
They
that
just
way
don't
when
go
I do
anywhere.
stuff, they don't fly off my hands. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta come up with something that loads that on the underside of your arm, so it's like sitting there on the underside of your arm and just kind of go, and it's there.
That would be cool.
Just let it go.
However, I think that would get in the way of thieving and sneaking.
Oh yeah, why do you think I wanted you to do it? I could have all kinds of fun with something like that. You've heard the stories about the man climbing out of the tree that shot himself in the ass. I mean, come on.
Did I ever tell you kids about the time?
So, Aaron,
I'm going to
drop your hand crossbows.
Yeah, I dropped the crossbows and I switched to my short bow, to which I am going to shoot him in
Shoot her.
the tentacled butt. 21.
Tentacle. 21 absolutely hits.
I think you get sneak attack.
Yeah, it's engaged with Doc
Oh,
and Ellie. Yeah,
I
so you got
didn't
sneak
think of that.
attack.
$10 for that. And sneak attack is meh. 7.
7.
Not nothing.
That's not nothing. That's actually
No,
pretty good.
17 more.
On the scale of shots to him, that's about average right now. What you guys have been doing.
If it's
So-
not 666, I'm sad.
I get it.
It's fair. That is fair. Crixus.
So Crixus is gonna stay behind Ellie,
Okay.
out of melee range, and lob a guiding bolt.
Right up the butt.
The butt bob.
That'd be the butt bob. Yep.
11.
That misses. Almost
Um,
like you needed advantage.
Almost. So, yeah, then I'm just going to end my turn.
Yeah, end your turn there. Okay. Ellie is going to swing with her spiritual weapon because she can. Gosh, she has thorn whip. That's hilarious. She swings and completely misjudges where the tentacles are and swings through. Doesn't hit anything else, but then pulls her, or the spiritual weapon did this. Swung through and misjudged. She, however, is going to go mace to the face because she can. You can find her actions. She misses as well. She's distracted by the fact that her spiritual weapon had missed. She was counting on it, like hitting it and being in a certain spot where she could hit, and just came through in air. She takes a deep breath and steadies herself again for another oncoming attack. As the Grell turns to focus at Doc, who is, because Ellie and her spiritual weapon did not hit it, and he's making a lot of noise and being damaging, and he's closest. Does a 16 hit you, Doc? 16.
Yep.
So like 5 or 6 of these tentacles come out and they snap. They got the ends on them that are just like piercing barbs. And they kind of wrap around your arms and legs and snap. I need a you're gonna take, hang on a second. Take 6 piercing damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw from you. Dwarf's probably a bad one to do the Constitution.
All right.
saving throw.
Is this related to poison?
Yeah.
No, it's actually more related
Okay,
to
I have Dwarf. Nice.
More related to what?
more related to Motley Crue.
No.
Not poison. I have advantage on saves against poison and resistance against poison damage as a dwarf.
Okay, it's piercing
So-
damage. This damage is piercing
No,
damage.
Right,
But
for this
you get
the
the-
saving throw.
Yep, you got advantage on the saving throw.
Let's see. This is Constitution.
Yes.
19.
Yep, you save.
Glad I had advantage.
So you are grappled. And you are restrained until the grapple ends.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And hey, he made the con save. It gets much worse if he fails that con save.
I had a feeling these creatures.
Hey Doc, it's your turn. It's your
Wonderful.
Grappled
I'm
and
just checking to
restrained.
make sure. I think I just have disadvantage.
Bite him. Bite him.
restrained. Your speed is 0. Attack rolls
can't
against
move.
creature have advantage, and creatures your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you can't move.
All right.
And you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
I will just attempt to keep attacking it from where I am with disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh, come on. 16.
Yep.
Oh, nice. 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And second attack. Oh, 19 to hit.
Ooh, yep.
Gotta roll damage on that.
That's a
11.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 and a 14.
Jeez.
11 damage.
11 damage. Hot dog.
Cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's probably all I got then, because I can't move.
I was gonna say, oh yeah. Yeah, you didn't try and escape, so which I alright, cool. Then we move back to Aranon.
So
It has grabbed Doc and is like lifting him up off the ground slightly, and Doc is flailing inside these tentacles, wailing on it, trying to whack off some tentacles.
doing a semi-decent job.
It's not gonna get old. Seems
Um,
like it. There's a lot of something.
Semi-decent whack job.
So there's this purplish oozing liquid coming out of all these tentacles that he keeps hitting. So
Ooh, should probably go see a doctor.
yeah.
What grossed Kukta out the most?
That.
And nobody else is grabbed though, right? Everybody else is.
Nope. He tried grabbing Ellie. He missed her.
I am in a mental struggle as to whether I should go and try to help hack, not whack, the tentacle that's holding Genius.
There's about 4 or 5 of them holding him, wrapped around arms and legs and stuff.
Oh, well, screw him. I'm gonna shoot the bow.
It's like a bad Japanese anime.
I am within
or a
5
good
feet of
one.
it, so you get you would get sneak attack if you hit him.
Yeah, he is fully engaged.
Yeah, the ceremony is going to be in spring.
He just, you don't know how it happened. He just got wrapped up in this relationship, and it's
It's pretty much
With the
consumed him.
tentacles, man.
It's a little abusive, to be honest.
someone would say she's got him tied down.
hmm The old ball and brain.
There we go. There we go. That's the one that broke it. The old ball and brain.
I'm on a roll this morning.
Oh. So what would you like to do, Aranon?
I kind of want to give him a standing ovation for his dedication to his new girlfriend, but I'm going
He's got
to
a date tonight too, that fat. Jesus.
This is a warm up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doc, I didn't know you had it in you. You will soon.
Speaking of bed, yeah, never mind.
All right.
Aranon.
All right. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick with my short bow.
Okay.
And 24.
24 absolutely hits.
And 6.
6.
Plus.
So I was gonna say I can still use my sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Once a turn.
It's a turn. Is it first attack each turn?
5.
5.
So 6 and 5.
65. Woo! Oh wait,
Woohoo. No, not 6.
so close.
So close. Are you done then?
I want to say yes. Actually, I want to say
Okay.
no, but yes, I am done.
Excellent. Crixus?
All right, Crixus is, while he's positioning himself over on Doc's side so that he can try to shoot a guiding bolt specifically kind of at the tentacle point that's holding him.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking to his dark passenger, and just saying, "You got any ideas here, brother?"
No. This is you. I don't deal with these. I'm
So no.
more of a plant guy, really.
Very good. Well, I'm just gonna hammer a guiding bolt at 3rd level at this monstrosity.
Okay.
Not better. 12.
12 just misses. Not just misses. Misses by a little bit.
To change my focus here. All right. Well, I'm going to ready a hand axe for next time. And my
Okay.
turn is done.
All right. Ellie's gonna spiritual weapon because she's got it out and about. So do that. Wherever it is. Ooh, for 23 to hit, which absolutely hits.
It's not messing around.
Oh, for 5 damage. She rolled a nat 1 on the on the damage.
Sounds accurate.
And then she's sitting there with her mace, so she's gonna try and clobber it with her mace as well.
Mace to the beak.
And that's a critical fail. She's swinging for it, and Doc, your struggles inside the tentacles. She swings at it, and you get moved right into the path of her mace. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as she hits you in the shoulder, and then she does one of these. Oh shit, Doc! Sorry. Readies herself and.
It's okay. I got bigger problems right now.
Speaking of which, the Grell will actually attack you then, Doc, and it has advantage on you because you're in its grasp. So, that's a nat 20.
Oh,
That is a nat 20. So that
well,
is...
it was nice having you on the trip.
Oh.
Are you trying to...
That's a max damage. Roll on the damage. It's 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need that Constitution saving throw again.
Trying to say the clerics might have
this
to
is
cleric.
good.
Clerics may have to cleric.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Yep. You shake off the poison again, and it goes to hit you with its beak. For 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And then that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
How you feeling there, Doc?
I'm still
better.
standing. Wait, no, I'm hanging from the ground probably, but
Feel a little like a piñata.
Feel a little woozy here.
Feel like a little worm on a big fucking hook.
Mm-hmm.
How many quotes can we get in? How many people can name all the movies?
We should almost have like a guess the quote episode where people can submit their the number of correct guesses.
We had that one episode where didn't we go for like all one movie? Didn't we do Princess Bride quotes for like an entire show one time?
It's possible.
Doc.
All right. I will first use my bonus action to use my second wind, gain a little hit points back.
That'd be a good idea.
So I'll get 11
Especially when your
back.
teammates are hitting you.
Yeah. If anyone's keeping track, I'm back up to 26, which is almost half. And then I will continue to try to wail on it because that's where I am. So disadvantage. That's not going to hit. Oh, second one was a nat 20. 9 I'm sure doesn't hit.
Nope.
Second attack. 11 I'm sure doesn't hit.
Nope, does not hit.
All right, I'm stuck there.
Aranon. You see Doc dangling from there. You see Ellie accidentally club him. He does something that seems to make him look a little bit more hardy as he's hanging in there trying to fight his way out of these tentacles.
I'm going to yell at Ellie to aim for the bad guy. And then I'm going to shoot another bow. Or I'm going to shoot another arrow.
All right.
I'm actually going to shoot it at the tentacle.
At the tentacle itself?
Is there one? Because you said it has him by the arms.
It's got him. It's got like 6 tentacles wrapped around him. There's one around his chest, each arm, and one kind of around his neck. He's being
Just be
hoisted up
careful.
like a sick meat puppet.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Be careful. Called shots are more difficult.
Yeah.
Yep. If you call a shot, what I basically do is the AC for whatever you're doing goes up. And in this situation, if you're actually looking to try and free him, you will not do it with one arrow.
Yeah.
And you know this by looking at him.
All right. Screw it. I'm going to aim at the actual body again. Sorry, Doc. I want to help, but you're just screwed.
If it's laying on the ground, that helps.
Story-wise, Aaron rolling a nat 1 right now would be perfect. Because he just yelled at Ellie to not hit him.
19.
That hits.
And sneak.
7 piercing damage.
7. And your sneak attack?
Six.
How does this thing die, Aaron?
Ooh.
Woohoo.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not prepared.
Always be prepared.
I think we did 110 damage, so.
So, I shoot up, and it goes in the beak,
Mm-hmm.
and gets stuck in the rock, like it goes through, and
Yep.
it just slowly starts going down the arrow, and just kind of hangs there for a second, and then drops.
So the arrow goes through. Doc, you're suddenly yoinked up into the air about 5 more feet as this thing hits the rock behind it, and it squeals, and it slowly starts uncoiling its tentacles and drops Doc at your feet in front of you. Doc, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from falling. It starts sliding down the arrow, and it's a sickening. And Doc, make a dexterity saving throw because this thing's about to fall on you.
One.
Yeah, 13.
13. You are able to scramble out of the way, understanding what is going on. As this thing comes crashing down, but it's like Indiana Jones style. You are grabbing your axe or whatever at the last moment as this thing hits the ground in front of you. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna put my hand on Doc and just give him an old second level cure wounds.
Nice.
I'm going to walk over to it and
15.
kind of
Ooh.
kick it with my boot and say, "What the hell is this thing?"
When you kick it, it kind of goes
That feels
like your boot kind of
That-
sinks in a little bit.
better.
Saw that coming. All right, so Crixus just kind of not vocally, but in his brain, he's pissed off at the Dark Passenger. He feels like he's losing focus because he missed 2 guiding bolts. So, just kind of swearing at his brain friend. Hey, you're distracting me. My friends nearly died because of that.
Do you talk to me, sir? You said you would help me complete my research.
This may not be working out. Just
I think we need to
recognize
see other brains.
I'm considering ejecting you if I can.
Can you wait until we're in town?
you better prove your worth by then.
Okay.
It's not you, it's me. I'm just not
Crixus,
feeling it anymore.
are you okay? Ellie says. She's hearing one side of this conversation.
It's a bit maddening, Ellie, but I am fine. I have a sturdy constitution.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if
Did
all he's doing is talking to himself, that's the least of our worries.
I suppose.
Did the kobold make it through?
Can you go look at him?
Still. Sure, yeah.
Make a medicine check.
I'm gonna go pick up my hand crossbows while I'm thinking about it.
4.
4. You think he's dead?
All right. I'm going to throw him down the pit.
Okay.
Sure.
You
why
pick him
not?
up. Crixus, Aranon, Ellie can all make perception checks.
I'll say I do not perceive it because I'm talking about.
Oh, because you're fair. Ellie does not see it.
23.
Aranon, you realize that this kobold is still alive. Doc picks up. It's not moving. It's breathing though. Throws it over his shoulder and kind of walks over to the pit.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Throws it over, and in the last instant, you see the eyes just go. Bye bye. Kobold goes down the pit. After about 2-3 seconds, you hear a and then it keeps going.
Oh.
Crixus does hear that, and is there anything to harvest off this particular creature? Let's say, for example, a bottle of some poison or something like that.
Let me actually take a look at that.
We were looking at that.
Oh crap! I got the wrong thing open here.
And then certainly, if there's any dead bodies of anything else he might have killed around here, we'd like to.
Yeah, that was my next
area.
statement. Is we should probably search the area.
You can go ahead and take a look around the area with a investigation check. I'm looking for my expert. Uh-oh, I hope this still works.
16.
16.
11.
You do find some, like, rusted old weapons and bones and some old leather armor and things like that. If you're looking to harvest anything from the growl, I wonder if it's in here. Oh, this thing's alphabetical. E, F, G, growl.
Nothing but beaks and tentacles. That's all you're gonna get.
That's really looking at it. You think the only thing that might be worth anything would be the beak. You could possibly take the beak off of it. You might be able to pull in some gold for that.
Worst scenario is proof of our exploit if someone's going to pay us for this.
Is that a
Is that
survival check?
Yeah.
I have +6, so
You're
you
able
help me out here.
Grixis, you walk over and you grab
Sure.
the beak, and you grab the beak and you just cut along the line. Like if you're 6, you're fine. It doesn't take much to get the beak off of this thing. You cut it around the edge, and the beak comes loose with a kind of a slurping, kind of gristly sound as you got to cut away some cartilage and stuff. A little gross, but you have one grell beak now that both is useful to some people and serves as a trophy to show the town that you have cleared the mine of this monster.
All right. Should we try to move or try to pull the monster and push it down into the pit as well?
We can, but I don't care enough about it to move it. I'd hate to trip and because it's probably a big thing, and we'll probably need to.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll just tell the miners about it then, and they can figure out a way to
Yeah.
deal with it.
That's a minor issue.
Haha.
You like that?
It's one of those days.
Holy shit. That's like, that works on like 3 different levels, especially if he's underage.
We don't really know if he was a baby one.
Just a little guy.
All right. So, are you rolling the body down the?
No.
No, you're gonna leave it there. I need to check one thing. As you start making your way out of the.
Making my way.
Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it.
Okay. Make your way through this cave, back up towards, you take the bucket upwards, and wind your way back through the tunnels. Do you do anything as you're working your way back through here?
We think maybe there's one kobold unaccounted for. One of the ones that ran away, possibly.
Check for tracks.
Okay, make a survival check to check for the tracks.
16?
8.
Was 15 you said?
16.
16. Okay. The 8, Doc, you don't see, well, you see a lot of tracks, but you don't see tracks of anything would
I
be
don't
what
see
you're trying to
shit.
follow. Man, we ain't found shit. Thank you. we need to have a, like, somehow have a tally count for every movie reference that we throw in. Today we're on fire. And Crixus, you end up finding these tracks of this kobold, this one lone unaccounted for kobold that is moving its way up, and it is moving its way up the mine and out, apparently. So you follow these tracks as you're working your way out, and at the entrance to this mine, you find him flash frozen in place. Right in the middle
Alright.
of the walkway coming out.
So I'm going to stop everyone and
You're
say,
about 30 feet from the mouth of the cave and him.
beyond caution, the kobold is unnaturally frozen.
I didn't order a kobold pop.
So he's not out in the elements, he's still partially in the cave?
He's literally in the mouth of the cave. Like, if he looked up, he'd have rock overhead, but if he stepped forward like 10 feet, he'd be out of the cave.
Do we think it's cold enough outside that just the weather would have done that? Or it looks like extra?
It looks like extra. It's not weather related, based on what you're seeing. You can tell.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my short sword.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna pull out. No, I'm just gonna pull out my daggers. Strong arm in the stranger.
Okay.
Strong hand in the stranger.
That works. So you have your daggers out. Crixus, do you do anything?
I want to get crazy with it. So if I look around, we don't see anything outside the mouth of the cave, right?
Make a perception check.
17.
In the snow, because it started snowing while you guys were down there. In the snow, you see fresher boot prints. Like, the snow kind of covered stuff up, but there's some boot prints out there in the snow.
So not animal tracks, human tracks, or
Yep.
humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah. All right, I'll call.
And do they come into the cave?
No.
I'll call that out. and just identify, looks like we've got some more tracking to do.
I'll go first. I'm going to slowly make my way towards the front of the cave, kind of looking around to be sure that we're not going to be ambushed.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'm actually going to check for a trap at the mouth of the cave, too.
Okay.
Perception.
Are you being stealthy?
Ugh. 8 perception. Yeah, I mean,
8.
I'm trying to be stealthy, I guess.
Okay, make a stealth roll. And then I need you to make an investigation check for the traps as well.
22 for stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
And what was the other one?
Investigation.
Investigation for a trap in the mouth of the cave.
Oh, beautiful. Nat 20.
Nat 20. You
That's what I'd
start
like to
walking
see.
out. And you start walking out to investigate the situation. And where this kobold is flash frozen, there is a super, super thin fishing line that runs across. And it's apparently, it looks like it's tied into the wall or something on both sides. You're not sure what it does because you can't see anything beyond where it goes into the walls. But it's connected to this kobold as well.
Huh. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on the trap and motion everybody over to step over it so I can point it out to them so they don't trip it as they're stepping over.
Okay.
And Ellie, I should probably just pick her up and throw her over it because she'll trip over it anyways, but I'm not going to.
Say, Aranon points this tripwire essentially out to you guys. I do need you all to make dexterity saving throws to step over this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's not very difficult at all. In fact, some of you may be like Aranon. I don't even know if you need to make the roll because I think you'll pass it with your bonus.
12.
You're good.
15.
You're good. Unless Aranon rolls a nat 1.
What did Ellie get?
Oh, Ellie's got.
That's kind of what I'm waiting for, because my face is right
Okay.
down next to the stupid thing.
Don't call Ellie that.
Wow. Let's see. Oh, saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. Ooh, 14.
Oh.
She's good. It hovered on 7.
Nice.
And she's got a -1.
I'm good. 13.
13. Okay, yeah, you all walk over it swiftly and effortlessly.
I'm gonna usher everybody towards the mouth of the cave, and then I think I'm going to shoot an arrow into the kobold to see what happens, because we shouldn't leave the trap there and get blamed for blowing up the miners when they come back after we say we fixed it.
So you're moving everyone outside and then you're
Yeah.
gonna
Yep.
trip
out of
the trap.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell them all to get out of the mouth of the cave. I'm gonna actually stand so that I'm almost like shooting around the corner. You know,
Okay.
where I'm kind of bracing myself so I'm out of the blast zone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming at this point it's gonna explode, or at least pull the cave in with it.
Okay. So you draw back an arrow. Go ahead and make an attack. You're attacking in standard objects. It's not very hard to hit this unless you nat 1.
Attack! $12.
12. So you shoot the kobold. You hit it, and it just teeters over backwards, pulling on both of them. When it pulls on both the strings, you see a small discharge happen in both sides, of this walls. It just maybe like a explosion that's like 3 feet big, just kind of blows this out, and the entire roof of snow and ice falls in on it. You can still get into the mine, but this kobold is buried, and there's maybe like you'd have to climb a large pile of snow, and there's like a 3-foot gap to get in the mine now on top of that snow.
Good choice.
I'm going to take a second to pat myself on the back for remembering to check for traps.
Nice effort.
What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
Good
Crixus?
question. Not that. Less than 15.
Less than 15. All right, and Ellie's is as well.
13. Sorry.
You guys hear Ellie suddenly scream as she gets stabbed in the back.
Oh. That's rude.
With a let's see. So that would hit for 5 piercing damage and another 5 cold damage, and I need you all to roll initiative. Oh, she's getting hit twice. So that's 5 and 5, and then 6 and 6. 5 and 5 and 6 and 6. So
22.
this 22, yeah, it's 22 damage. Ellie does not look very good right now. You see this, once she screams, you turn to look as this guy pulls a dagger out and stabs her again, a very familiar looking guy to you, in no armor or cold weather gear, slightly blue tinged skin,
Motherfucker.
has stabbed Ellie twice. So what is everyone's initiative?
15.
20.
5.
Okay. So,
Which makes sense because I was in the mouth of the cave.
Ellie was 18. Crixus was 15.
Correct.
Doc was 20.
Yep.
5. Aaron was 5. 5. Okay.
What a turd.
Doc.
Well, this sucks because we didn't take a short rest, so I don't have all my special stuff. So if I'm within 25 feet, I'm going to run over and attack.
Yes, you can run it. You guys are all. Ellie was just standing at the back of the. He rolled a fucking 24 on a stealth check. You guys are all concerned about this collapsing thing, and he snuck up in the sound, and everything, and
That sucks. The D20 got hit by the other one because I rolled them both at the same time. It was going to be 18 plus, but now it's only 4 plus 6, so 10. I'm sure misses.
10 misses. Yep.
I picture him coming
11.
No.
11
Yeah.
also missing.
Kind of like Rambo up out of the mud.
Yeah. Kind of
Yep.
like a Navy SEAL. Like
Yeah.
11 also misses.
Yes,
I assume
11 also.
and 12 both miss.
Yes,
Or
11
10
and
and 11.
10 and 11
or
both
whatever it
miss.
was. I already used all of my fun extra actions, so I'm just going to I don't know, stay there, get between him and Ellie if I can.
Okay. Yes, you can.
Can you shove him?
Swing at him in moving into position. He could shove him, but that he used his actions to attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes an action to shove, and he could actually, if he's successful on the contested strength check, if he's successful, he can actually push him away 10 feet. I will say, you do actually put a hand on Ellie back as you're stepping into fight and kind of create that space between the two of you. Ellie is going to instantly she's going to her spells to cast a Cure Wounds on herself at a high level. She's going to 3rd level Cure Wounds on herself. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll. Giving herself 25 hit points.
Hell yeah! All
Yeah,
right.
girl.
Hot damn. That puts
Nice.
her in safe space. Her hit point total was bouncing like a yo-yo. She does that. She takes her shield and she readies herself to attack. And gets back. She's ready to go. Crixus.
I am going to run up, and I've readied my hand axe. So just trying to get into melee range and absorb the next blow. So I will just attack with my hand axe.
Okay.
Ah. Crit.
Crit. Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Wow.
What's the damage? I don't have the logo.
So I rolled 2 6s. So
Nice.
6 and 3 is 15. Well, that's about.
Well,
as
you
good as I
double
can-
it because it was a crit. 'Cause you had,
It rolled an extra dice.
Yeah,
it rolled
I
extra.
only,
Okay.
yeah, I only do 1d6.
Okay. So 6, 6, and 3, so 15 total.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice. Does that complete your turn?
Felt good. Yep.
Aranon, you turn around, you heard Ellie scream. And she, you saw her put a hand on herself. You saw Doc kind of step in between. You see Cephik standing there, dagger in hand.
There's 2 ways I want to play this. Is it incorrect D&D manners to tell you what I'm thinking?
No.
To get
No.
like a party thought?
I mean, we may not advise you, but we like to listen to your brains.
So my initial thought is to get him to the ground and force the knockout potion into his mouth and tie him up. Because then we can
Feels like
question.
that would take a series of successful maneuvers.
It
Yeah, I mean,
would, but there's 4 of us.
if you wanted to encourage us to do that, you could yell something out, but probably isn't going to happen on one turn, and you're maybe not the best one to grapple.
Hey,
It's a strength-based thing.
hey.
He's not lying.
Yeah.
Truth hurts sometimes.
So it would be strength based if I took a running lunge, like if I speared him, right? That would be
You dash towards him and then swung your... Or are you going to try and tackle him?
like
Edge style.
like basically think of linebacker spearing somebody across the middle, a receiver going across the middle. You know how they hit him in the midsection? But
Office
wrestling,
linebacker.
yeah, Terry Tate, office linebacker.
I was looking for... I have a thing here, but where is it? It's bookmarked in a different browser.
Otherwise, you've got the knockout potion.
I do. So if I can,
You could prep that. Maybe. I
Give
don't
me
know.
1 second. There is
Assume
a
it's in your backpack.
quick reference. That's
It
what I was
is.
looking for. So you wanna crawl, stand up, action.
You have to scream out the
shut up.
pain train's coming if you're gonna try to spear him.
Help use that. Hide search ready.
I would totally scream that out right now, but Stacy's working in the other room. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
The pain
Um,
train's coming.
So what do you want to do? Are you going to ready the potion, or are you going to charge at him to try and tackle him?
Well,
So many options. Definitely people within 5 feet of him too. Okay.
I know. Because I go
My
and
turns are
then
easy. I don't have much to choose from.
because I go and then he goes right away, so he'll be able to stand up if I actually successfully tackle him, right?
Unless you have him grappled, which is basically what I was going to have you do. I was going to have you use your entire movement to grapple him. So you're making your entire movement to charge him and grapple him.
Okay.
And if you end up grappling him, I was going to have him make a strength save, and if he failed it, you would have him tackled, prone. So.
All right. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spear him.
Okay.
In
So you
the
go
hopes that I get him down.
charging straight towards him. Go ahead and make your unarmed attack to grapple him. So you just shoulder into him. Have advantage on it because you've got a 30-foot running start, and he's paying attention to other people.
Advantage? Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Good.
So the first
Good
one was
thing,
10.
huh?
Yeah. It teetered on nat 20. 9.
A 9?
So 10
10 and a
is
9.
10 and a 9.
A 10 and a 9. So the 10, yeah, you go to grapple him, and he kind of, at the last second, steps to the side, almost like he knew you were there. But you don't know if he picked up on it. Somehow he stepped and you missed your mark and face first into the snow.
Accurate.
As you tried to die for him. Let's see. You go face first into the snow, and he draws it's like a hilt or something from his side, and as he pulls it out, he kind of holds it up, and this shaft of ice just kind of starts building in on itself, like icicle chunks kind of folding in and extending. If you've ever seen the Shannara Chronicles,
No.
Kind of like Alernon's sword, these ice chunks kind of fold in on each other. Anyone that's seen Shannara Chronicles, you get the reference. It's super cool. Look up a YouTube video. Alernon is the druid's name in that. Anyways, this long sword kind of chunks itself together. You are prone on the ground as he turns around to attack you, so he has advantage.
Accurate. Yep, I am.
And you were going to kill him in the bathroom.
He's got.
That was the dream.
First one's a 24. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, so the first hit is a 24. Hit.
I'm kicking myself. I had inspiration. I still have. I could have used.
9 slashing damage. Oh no, I take that back. Hang on, I take that back. It's D10 because he's using both his hands. It's 12 slashing damage, and then 5 cold damage. As where he slashes on you, you feel ice like tear into the wound as it's sliced through you. He swings again at you. That was cocked.
That's what she said.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's another 12 slashing damage.
No bueno. I might be out.
1 and 4 cold damage.
Oh. Nope. I'm still in it.
Tears through your flesh and burns this ice cold through you.
I've won.
Ooh.
Oh, and anybody who's watching, you can hover over this screen, and you should be able to see all of our stats and stuff. We have the D&D Beyond module enabled on our show. So if you've never seen that before, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think if you hover over the screen, something D&D Beyond should pop up, and you can see all of our stats and all of our health and life and all that stuff if you select different characters.
He slashes through you twice as he does this. Stands up, he kind of rights himself and looks over his shoulder and disappears. I need perception checks from all of you.
Oh, he's a ninja.
16.
He's a frozen ninja.
20.
Aaron?
I'm sorry, 17.
17.
I forget.
I'm looking for my. There it is. Ooh, 22.
Okay. All three of you see it. Ellie does not. She kind of is like, whoa, where'd he go? 30 feet down the trail, he reappears.
Oh, crap.
Then
That means no opportunity attack.
and he's going to move another 30 feet down the trail with his movement. So he's 60 feet away at this point. Doc, it's your turn.
Man. All right. So he's 60 feet away.
Yep.
Curse my dwarven body. I only get 25 feet of movement. All
Accurate.
right. Well, I've been thrown at disadvantage anyway, so I will. I'll run 25 feet towards him and launch one of the javelins that I got from the kobolds at disadvantage by 5 feet. Unfortunately, it was a natural 20, but natural 20.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The surprise on
I
your
don't have
face
anything
lets
to
me know
take a
that's real.
picture.
No, the surprise on your face lets me know that's totally real, dude.
All
You
right,
don't make that face when you're...
and 5 and 5 on the dice, so 12 damage from the javelin.
12 damage as javelin hits him right in the shoulder.
Second javelin would be 15 to hit.
Yes, 15 hits.
All right, and just 3 damage,
3 damage.
and that was my last javelin.
Nice. Okay. Ellie sees him take off. Does she understand? Nope. She is... No, she didn't see him take off. She does understand. She looks at Ernan and steps to him and puts a hand on him and casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level for 14
Ooh.
hit points. You get 14 hit points back.
I'll take that.
So what are you at, 15?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Shit, that's unreal. Then, okay, so she moves there, moves up to him. And then she will, in that same time, she used half her movement to get to you. And she casts the spell, and at the same time, she's bonus action helping you to your feet. So it's only going to take 5 feet of your movement to get up,
Excellent.
instead of the customary half your movement to get up. Crixus.
I'm moving 30 feet down the path closer to him.
Okay.
Yelling, come back, coward. And then I'm going to cast a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Oh man,
21
gotta hit him.
hit.
21? 21 hits.
$18.
18.
Should be lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yep, he is bright and shiny. So complete your turn.
My turn is over.
All right. Ernan, you're on your feet. You have 5 feet less movement this turn, but you're on your feet. You have your hit points from Ellie.
And if
Nice.
you attack him, you have advantage because he's glowing, which
Yep.
would give you sneak attack.
Yeah,
That too.
I am going to move 25 feet towards him. And
Okay.
then I have to use my well, actually I'm going to use both of my hand crossbows.
When did you reload them?
Fuck. I'm using my short bow.
I'll say you did when you grabbed them. When you say you grabbed them, when you pick them up, you reload them because you know they're single purpose. Draw them, shoot them both, and throw them away.
Yep.
So each time you do it, it's just something you do.
Okay.
What's the range on those?
Thank you, gentle DM. 30, 120.
You don't know.
Oh, you're 30. If you're next to me at 35 feet, so
Uh-huh.
that negates your advantage, which means you won't have sneak attack.
That is true.
A value of 5 feet.
Yes.
I'm actually
Misty
I'm
step.
actually
Oh.
that's good to know. I'm going to use my short bow then instead, actually.
Okay.
Cuz that's 80 to 320.
Yep, you're definitely in range.
Get
for
'em.
that.
Fuck, I didn't get him.
Assuming your character knows all this stuff, you had advantage.
Oh,
You have advantage. Yes.
that's right.
Come on, come on.
18.
18 absolutely hits him.
Stupid ones. 5.
5.
And sneak attack.
And sneak attack is much better. 10.
Ooh, nice.
So is he looking like a pincushion with an arrow and 2 javelins sticking out of him?
He looks a little pincushiony.
He's running and the things are waving behind him. Boing, 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 boing.
So he is how far from you, Arnon?
35.
35 feet.
35. Yeah.
So he moves. He runs forward 30 feet just before he gets to you guys. He disappears. There is a startled scream as he appears behind Ellie
God damn it.
and takes his longsword at her.
Thought he was gonna run away. He came back.
Just when you thought you were out, they pulled you back in.
I got
First
what I
guy's
asked
unpredictable.
You got what you wanted. It was a 23 and an 18 to hit, which I believe both hit her. Yep. First one is
Good thing she healed herself.
5 and let's see. Do this twice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the first attack. And then the second attack was 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yikes.
She's still standing. That's good news. And he... Can you read Guiding Bolt to me for a second, Ryan?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think it ends once it gets.
Yeah,
hit,
so
But no, I'm looking for a different word.
Okay.
What type of damage
And-
was it, basically? That's what I'm looking for.
oh,
Radiant?
radiant damage.
It's radiant. Okay. And then in that moment, after he swings at Ellie twice, he moves over, he swings at Ellie twice, and he kind of flexes his muscles and looks a bit healthier. You notice.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Dude's badass, man.
This is a fight that I was in my research and reading this campaign. They say be careful with this fight because this is actually designed for like level 1 to 3 characters and can annihilate a party if you're not careful. So, Doc, it's your go.
All right. So considering he's back behind me now, is he more than 25 feet away? Because that way you would have been
I think he's 30 feet from you
Well, if he's
because Ellie was back some.
if he is with
All
Ellie,
right.
Doc ran from Ellie to his current
Oh
location.
yeah. No, he's 25 feet away from you, Doc. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. I'm gonna run back and swing with the bulwark smasher.
Okay.
2 times. 15 to hit.
Yes, 15 hits.
Okay,
Perfect.
and the 12 on the other die is 15
Hack and slash.
damage. And 16 to hit and 7 damage.
7 damage, so that puts it there. Okay, perfect.
That's all I got.
All right, then Ellie is not feeling so hot. She is going to, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself. What level, guys? 2 or 3? She's got
Three.
one. She's got one spell slot in both of them.
3.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
would she be concerned about Revivify? That's the only thing that would prevent her from using a 3, I think.
Yes, I would say probably level 2
Does-
because at some
Does
point
she have the diamonds for Revivify?
Just
I think you do, don't you?
I do. I have
I
one.
think
Well,
you
if-
do.
if she
I
knows
think she may
Crix
have
is-
one as well.
if she knows
Okay.
Crixus has it prepared, then she probably would
Okay.
just spend her 3rd.
Yep. Well, she. No, she's thinking about being able to cast it herself, so she
Okay.
healed herself at 2nd level spell. So and rolled very well, so she
Wow.
got 23 hit points back. So she's back to a healthy place. She's out of 2nd level spell slots. She's got a bunch of 1st levels, but so she heals herself. She is going to then. Jeez. She'd turn and face him and shield up, just prepared to be the target again. Crixus. You see him charge towards you, move to the backside, like poof poof, show up behind Ellie, slash her twice. She instantly assesses the situation. You see her heal herself again and prepare to fight.
Do I have a lane for guiding bolt, or do I have to move to hit him?
No, you'd be able to see him.
All right. I will swing around. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to him because
Okay.
I want him to continue to attack Ellie. And yeah, I'll just make a lot of noise, so I'll be screaming out loud.
I am Inigo Montoya. You have killed my father. Prepare to die.
And cast the 2nd level guiding bolt. Exactly.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Hits.
Nice.
21 damage.
21 damage.
Nice.
And I'm running out of spell slots.
Aranon.
This is when it gets fun. Resource management.
So he is dimly glowing again, Aranon.
I am stuck in that mindset of I want him down.
He's glowing.
You have advantage on the grapple this time. If you
Yeah.
charge him and try and tackle him, you'll have advantage on that.
I'm
You
going.
know he can Misty Step though now.
Yeah, you understand he'd be able to go poof out from underneath you too.
Oh,
You grapple him and he's gone. Maybe. I don't know how many times
Maybe.
you can cast it, but
He's
So
only
you
got
saw
so
it
many
happen.
of them.
if
He's
So-
done it twice.
if I get him down, if I use my movement to get to him, my action to
Grapple him.
let's say I get him down or grapple him.
Mhm.
Can I use my bonus action to
I was giving you the prone with your bonus action,
Okay.
basically. If it got to fail that check, though. If you wanted to pull the potion out as you were, if that's what you were looking to try and do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I can work this. Because if I can at least grab him and smash it in his face, is that doable in one turn, or is that 2 turns?
You attack him
Would
with a
be-
flask of.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if you're gonna throw the flask at him, or you wouldn't be able to grapple him and pin him if you're gonna try and force feed him the flask. And smashing the flask on his face, it doesn't guarantee he's gonna take any of it.
Yeah.
You can try anything you want, but
Fuck it. I'm pissed. I'm going to
you're
tackle
gonna
him.
dive through the shuttered window.
Yep. I'm gonna bounce off the shuttered window again.
So you're charging him to grapple him and knock him to the ground.
Yep, and I do it at
Are
advantage.
you gonna? You're doing it at advantage because he's glowing. Are you grabbing the flask as you're moving? Do you want the flask in your hand when you pin him to the ground?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and make your unarmed attack at advantage.
$18.
18.
18.
So you go charging through the snow. It's kicking up. You're grabbing this flask from your hip as you do it. You wham, full on like linebacker tackle, shoulder into him. You got the potion in your hand. You knock him down to the ground. You're up. You place a hand on his chest. You got your legs straddling him, and you have you're going. You pull the cork on the potion, and he goes poof. And we'll pick up there next week.
God damn it. You
Oh,
son of a...
So fucking cool. I love this.
I had him.
We're gonna have to have words there, Aaron. On little one track mind.
I mean, I like it. It's a cool idea. So
I want him tied up because I want to interrogate him.
You can always choose to knock him out instead of killing. But even then, he's got the Misty Step. We've dealt him over 100 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's fairly badass. So
Yes, but how much
Awesome.
did he heal himself for is the other question.
Oh yeah, I didn't keep track of that. So.
yeah, he just kind of went Super Saiyan probably.
I had him.
Oh,
Oh, I had him. The one time
as soon as
I didn't think this fight would be this cool, but this is actually a lot of fun, and I need to actually, and actually, you all should probably, and I think it was Jack that voted, on who was waiting for you outside the mine. He voted for Sefik, so
Ooh,
he's here because Jack wanted him here.
Wow.
that's
as soon as I saw the frozen kobold and realized we didn't take a short rest, it's like, oh no, I don't have my second wind. I don't have my action surge.
we need to have words,
Yeah.
Jack.
Here I'm thinking like, oh, there's a Yeti outside that has like a cold spell or something. I'll stab him in his belly, sleep inside him like a tauntaun.
I
This is
guess.
much worse.
Yeah. And I thought they smelled bad on the inside or outside. Yeah, that.
Awesome. I mean,
right.
certainly an interesting battle. So
That's not over yet. I mean, he
Not
could.
over yet.
No.
yeah, can't wait till next week.
Theoretically, he's still within 30 feet of us, plus running.
No, he
But
ran.
that's
Oh no, he didn't run.
he
This
just
is-
We don't know.
disappeared.
Start of his turn. It is the start of his turn, and when he disappeared, that's the first thing he did.
If he runs, he can't hurt
I don't know
us.
when you misty step and you're laying on the ground. Are you still on the ground, or can you misty step yourself to standing?
It's a good question.
I would have to think you.
I don't think I've.
like kip up Misty Step.
I don't think I've ever cast misty step in all my characters.
So badass. I love it. I do.
Let's see. What does Misty Step say? Specifically, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Yeah.
Well, you got a week to think about it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
fun stuff. Love you
I'm
guys.
so annoyed.
That's exactly how I wanted it to happen. I was just like talking. I'm like, do you want to do this? How do you want to do it? Do you want to? Because I knew what time it was, and I'm like, this is gonna be like, he's next. This is so perfect. If it all goes this way, this is a fantastic cliffhanger.
All right. Now you can follow us all on Twitter. You figure it out. Whatever. Follow us. Don't follow us. Who cares? I'm at Tom M. Norman. Genius is at Lazy Dragon GB. Cooch is at Crazy Cooch. And Mr. DMJC is Wildfire1265. We are 2 Nerds, 1 Quest. Number 2 Nerds, number 1 Quest. Follow us on twitch.tv/TomMNorm. TOMMNORM. We are also on... Where else are we? I have a YouTube channel, but that's a whole bunch of letters and numbers. That's where the shows go after they are done here within a day or two. Well, okay, let's be honest. Within a week or two, they get posted there. I'm going to try and remember to do that on Mondays because I have to wait 24 hours to do that via Twitch terms of service. Support us. Let other people know. Share the show. Let people know that you're having fun. If you're having fun, let people know that you're having fun. If you're not having fun, just tell people you're having fun and that you are enjoying listening to the show. Go to patreon.com/2nerds1quest. We have some cool rewards. The voting, which JC mentioned, is one of the tiers in which you can interact with the show. We have, once a month, we have a vote to some sort of interaction that's going to happen with us. And
The
JC
Yukon
is-
Cornelius character was one of them.
Yep.
This Cephalic waiting outside the cave entrance was the March one. There's one up there currently that I recommend you go and vote on if you're a Patreon because it's going to matter in the next session or two. I'm trying to think of what there was one other one too because we started in January. I forget what it was. I could go back and look.
Yeah, I know
Keep
what-
talking to him.
Yeah, do that. Patreon.com/2nerds1quest. We have some cool rewards and stuff. Which Scoot and Jack, I need ideas from you for nameplate.
Oh.
Talk to me in Discord.
Yeah, the first one was the Yukon Cornelius. The second one has not shown up yet because I've needed an opportunity to have it show up. But it's there. It's still in mind. I'm still looking for it. I missed an opportunity to put it in there, but we'll get at it.
Hey, as long as it shows up.
Yep.
So
The April poll is up. So go check that out. Those of you that haven't.
Interesting.
for me, for JC, for Cooch, and for the Lazy Dragon, we are 2 Nerds, 1 Quest. Catch you on the flip side.
Don't show your feet.
Don't show your feet.
had at least
anybody
one
else
more.
grapple him? Your turn was right before his.
All right, let's look at show titles.
Oh, there's only one, really, honestly.
Go to the link I put in chat if you're still in chat. tommnorm.showbot.tv. Vote on titles. Click on the one that you like. Read off some here. Whack off some tentacles, beaks and tentacles, whacking off tentacles left and right. The old ball and brain, and
The
that's a
old ball and
minor
brain.
issue.
The old ball and brain. I'm sorry, that one was right. Well, whack off some tentacles is pretty good too, but the old ball and brain. We were throwing puns at that for I don't know 3-4 times, and then that one hit, and that was the one in my head.
I like it. I do like it. Although whack off some tentacles makes me laugh.
That does. It was a great
That was good. Yeah.
start to the episode. No, turn that light off because that's really bright. All right.
We got 4 votes. We got 5
Wow.
people in chat, plus 3 hosts. So we should have 8 votes. So 4 people haven't voted yet.
I'm in
Oh.
chat also, so
No, so am I. So actually, probably
Who's
have
up
3
your
people in
map?
chat. It does.
It messes
Twitch
the
math. Twitch math is tough because it doesn't always add up. Because if I click on,
Very similar to political math.
Well, we are voting, right?
that is also true. So whose vote weights more? Probably mine, since I have OBS and control the votes, I guess, huh?
I mean, you could always throw an audible in there.
Well, I was gonna say, just keep in mind that the DM voted for the old ball and
Yeah. Well, the old ball and brain is gonna win. It's 4 votes to 1 for whack off some tentacles.
All right.
I'm glad Scoot and Jack enjoys Mad Tom.
Mad Tom's awesome. Mad Tom is fun.
Fuming.
That was I like
More-
being able to do stuff like that.
I'd
Frustrate
say
my
more
player.
frustrated Tom than Mad Tom.
Yeah. Fun Tom. Either way.
Yeah, you could say that. I tend
Alright.
to try to be fun.
Who knows? It could have changed if he would have taken extra damage. He might have kept running instead of coming back. Who knows?
Yeah.
I really thought about handgunning them, hand crossbows, because I would have been within range for duel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Keep that up.
yeah,
At some point, they're all shuttered windows, right?
yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Do you do what you want to try and do, or do you do do you make the safe play, or do you go for it? And Tom, Norman, you go for it, and as a DM, I love that.
Yeah, make it happen the way
Yep.
that you vision that event happening, and we'll make it work around it. So
Yeah.
So write
So
the
every
great
time
story in
you're
your
told
head.
Yeah,
Every
time
great
you're told what
attempt
you
is a
should
great
do,
story.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you're told what you should do, the story is not in that. The story is in doing what you shouldn't have done
Yeah.
and succeeding or failing epically.
Every great attempt is a great story, whether it's a great success or great failure. Every great attempt makes a great story. So
Yeah.
don't ever fear doing something crazy. They make the best moments.
yeah, for all of us that play out
But now
the events in our head as actual, like a movie.
Yep.
That's what makes you can attack, but like what's actually happening is way more interesting. So.
Mhm. Now we probably have an idea of what you're trying to do, so we might. We'll see
Some
where
wrinkles.
it went.
If you can see where he went. He may
He's
be
up in
prone still, which would make him much more difficult to see. And he's no longer glowing. So
Yeah, that is true.
All
Glowing
right.
makes it so much easier.
On that note, guys, have a fantastic Sunday. Huh?
yes, everyone, have a great Sunday.
Sounds good.
We
We're
will
gonna
see
raid
you
Tentacles
next week.
real quick here.
Okay.
Do.
Sounds good.
You can pop. You can leave if you need to. I don't need you in show.
Fine, I don't need you either.
Oh. Love you again.
Yes, talk to you later.
Love you
All
again.
right, see you Friday. I love that
Kids.
you're committed to the bit.
The tackling or the
Win or lose, you're committed. The whole thing.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good because I've been there. I've been like, okay, this has to happen. This has to work. And then, okay, well, I'll do it again, and it has to. No. Okay, one more time.
I
Good
I
stuff.
am